Hey guys, so I want to give you a bit of a quick update here. So this isn't going to be a heavily edited video, just kind of thrown together quickly. This is my 55-gallon aquarium. I have koi, goldfish, a bichir, plecos, Asian algae eaters, soft shell turtles, Asian algae eater, wild guppies, and a few store-bought guppies with live plants. We have driftwood. We have more driftwood. I thought that was just absolutely really cool of a piece of driftwood. We have three kinds of live plant in here. Four. I think it's sadly hidden. My Anubias. Or my Anubias is gone, actually, I think. Where the hell's my Anubias? My Anubias is gone. It's been uprooted over there. Alright, hang on. So we'll just bring it into the light over here. Now, I'm not entirely sure what was going on, but it's sinking here, but it was floating over there. They think it's feeding time, and this is what they do. If I tap on the tank, they'll panic. It's kind of funny, actually. But this, that, and that are all wild plants that I have. This is a vining species from last year that stayed in the tank. These are from this year. As you see, they're much more vibrant and robust. They did not come like this. As you can see, there are roots right there. They have feather roots and they vine out. I actually went, collected a bunch of these guys, and I actually balled them up, put them together, and nipped off all the excess rotting, and then that's what I'm left with, is this pretty stuff. Now, this stuff back here, it usually grows really large. Like, it'll fill up this entire top to the tank, and we have damage on the fish. That means the turtles took a swipe at something. Or they got too close to a pleco. I'm not entirely sure. It's just a guppy. I'm not worried about it. But, yeah, but that's like an Anubias. It's not Anubias. That's Anubias. That also starts with an A, though. This stuff I don't know. I don't know the name of it, and that's just aquatic grass. And in the other micro aquarium, we also have betas. I have 3 different betas in here. 4. I have 1 male and 3 females. And they do stay pretty small in this tank. She's just right there. And that's a big king beta, so he's rather large. And then there's that girl back there. I'm not entirely sure what she's doing. She doesn't look like she's in good shape. She's not. Oh yeah, she is. She's fine. Never mind. But I'm going to go ahead and show you that I also got a bunch of duckweed. And adding duckweed to this aquarium I thought would be really cool, but at the same time it's not going to be plausible because the koi and the goldfish are just going to eat it. They're omnivores. They eat anything. If I throw minnows in here small enough, my koi will actually eat them. So it's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, everybody thinks it's feeding time, so let's not disappoint here. Get a 3 taps. Here they come. Everybody's coming over. They have a select feeding zone on this side of the tank. Yeah, see how they're all kind of migrating this way? Just give them a little bit. I'm kind of being liberal with the fish food here because I have their filter shut off, but the koi will eat a good amount the way it is. The goldfish will freak out. Here you can see that even the soft-shell turtles are trained, and they'll peck at this, but I usually feed them lettuce and worms, and they'll actually chase crickets down, which is pretty cool. And they have had the occasional spider that's fell into the aquarium. But let's go and check out the duckweed. Okay, so here's the duckweed. And the only reason I actually have these plants here is because I went out going after some wild snails to propagate and breed, because this aquarium, as you can see, it's getting kind of green, and the Asian algae eater just wasn't able to do his job fully in here. And there's supposed to be a fiddler crab in here, but I don't see him anymore. Like, I don't see him at all. He does blend in pretty well with the rocks, but I'm fairly certain he probably crawled out. Because, yeah, that's too close to the filter. So I'm going to pull that out, see if he's in the filter. It's usually his first place to go. But unless he fell out, I will say this, it might be an issue. No, it won't be an issue. It's not what happened. But yeah, this is duckweed. As you see, it's an annual vining plant, also known as it's a really big nuisance in a lot of places, except this is the first year that I've actually seen it growing in my local ponds that I fish, and it's out there by heavy masses. We have a snail outside the tank. Get your butt back in there. I need all you guys I can. But if you look here, even after being cleaned, there's always hitchhikers. You guys see it right there? Now it's a nematode. Those right there are actually really good to have, and you actually have them already inside of your aquariums. Your filter medium, all that gooey stuff on it. If you change, I don't change my filters. I mean, I change them, don't get me wrong, but I change them like once every 3 weeks to a month. 2 weeks if it's really bad. Mainly because I don't have to change it very often in my goldfish tank back here due to the simple fact of they're bottom feeders, so they clean up 90% of the muck for me. Look at this dang snail. You are an aquatic snail. What are you doing? They're so cool how they can come out of the water like that. And there's actually other things in here. There's a cyclops in here, which are that right there. I doubt you can see it with this phone. It's just this little white orb floating around in there. And if you guys hear a baby crying in the background, I apologize. See it right there? That is my nephew Maverick. He is a solid year old, and he is understanding finally what the word no means, and he is not happy with that word, so he throws a hissy fit. We have another large snail here. I have some spiral shell cone snails in here and everything else, so they're pretty cool, but I'm like 95% certain that my fiddler crab is not in here. He has fooled me before by laying under like the weakest amount of stuff in here. But yeah, there's actually live active moss in here, and that's what that is. And I actually moved it over to the big tank because I was tired of it being in here because it was clogging my filter up. And yeah, so I can't run the filter with this duckweed in here because the duckweed gets blown into the bottom and it just circulates, which isn't a bad thing, but the issue is it'll suck into my filter and it can clog it, and they'll actually continue to grow inside of my filter and bind up the motor, and I don't want that. But that nematode is so cool. I've actually propagated those before, but you have those in your aquarium and your filter medium. All you have to do is take it off, scrape it, take it out of the water, take it out of your filter, scrape it off with the spoon, and just add aquarium water to the black goo that comes off it and let it settle. You'll see all kinds of life inside your aquarium that's beneficial. It's freaking magical, honestly. But I'm actually sad to say that I don't see him anywhere inside of here. He may have very well escaped. He's done it before several times. I didn't even realize that was like that. He must have shifted it to get out. That's fine. Things happen. It's just we learn for next time. Is that a live snail? Holy crap! It's one of my. I think it's one of the cone snails right there. I don't know if that's alive. That's pretty cool, but it's getting cold here in Indiana, so we're actually losing a lot of our snails. A lot of the snails in the wild are dying off due to being annual and seasonal. And plus, they don't usually survive in the cold anyway. The eggs will, but the adults won't, so usually you don't find big adult snails. But let's head back over to the aquarium really quickly, the big one. And if he is gone, I will let you guys know. But one of the cool aspects that I like about having the goldfish and the koi in here is the fact that they will clean up the area. Another thing, this tank is not overpopulated. I think there's less than 15 fish in here at this point, of decent sized fish at least. The koi, they have a home when they get too big. I have a buddy who actually runs it. I have some people that run a bait shop that have a big pond in the backyard, and they said they'd be more than happy to take in the goldfish and the koi when I'm done with them. But as you can see, the koi are sitting down here along with the goldfish and the bichir, and they are all cleaning up the bottom. The turtles are over here freaking out. He's probably gonna bite my finger if you guys watch. They usually do. It's kind of funny. See, he's gonna nudge it, bite it, nudge it. Ah, ah. I know it's a bad habit, but I can't break them of it. They're just doing what's instinct to them, and that's gonna be great when they go to get released next year. Because I'm not keeping them. I hatched them out without the intention of keeping them, but the cold weather snapped on us fairly quickly, and poor little guys are stuck with us. So I hope you guys enjoy this little update here. It's been a bit of a long video, so I might not edit it at all. I might just throw it in and post it for you guys for now until I can actually get to the Halloween edition. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's little quiet video. I'm calming down. So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. If you guys see anything in here you would like me to change, fix, remove, add, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And I know a lot of people are going to bring up the soft shells. They do not attack my fish in any way whatsoever. Now, there is suspicion with one minnow that maybe he got too close, but these guys these guys don't even chase my fish. If my fish get close, they run away from them. Even the small bichir, little bitty guy down there, if they get close, they run. If my small beta's over here, there's the Asian alligator sitting on top. If they get close, they run from them. Which, prospectively in the wild, is not a great thing. So, once I take them away, I will introduce them to dead fish and eventually add them to live fish. But for now, this is what we're dealing with, and they're healthy, they're fast, they don't have an issue, and yes, I am in the process of building them a platform to get out of the water to bask, so that'll be coming in the next week or so. I'm still trying to figure out the ideas and details. I just don't want to go buy one. I want to put my time into it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Later.